Hello YouTube family, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita and welcome. In today's video, we are going to continue with the Gatekeep series. I have done a couple of Gatekeep worthy videos in the past, and on the last one, you all said that you actually did want to see this made into a series. So your girl is here with vanilla fragrances that are so luxurious, okay? This is not a cheapies list, honey. If you are on a budget, this video may not be for you, but you can watch in support of. These are luxurious. They are phenomenal vanilla fragrances, and when I tell you, if you get them, you're not going to want to share the details because you're going to smell unique. Honey, ain't nobody smelling better than you when you put these on, and they are so worth the price point, in my humble opinion. Without further ado, let's dive into today's video. All right, so the first fragrance I want to talk about, I received a travel of probably over a year ago from the brand Orman Jane. And when I first smelled it, I thought it was one of the most unique, classy, I won't say elegant because I got somewhat masculine when I smelled it. So I would say very sophisticated. A dressed up vanilla that I have never experienced in this way before. It was very woody, and just complex. And the more I wore this fragrance, like taking it on vacation, wearing it, you know, out to different occasions and settings, I said, I need a full bottle. And here we are with Vanille d'Afrique. And this really will transport you. When you put this vanilla fragrance on, you're not going to think like this overwhelming cupcake, gourmand, playful. There is nothing playful about it, honey. This vanilla is very serious and it smells very rich. This is 1%. All of these fragrances that we have on this list are giving 1%ers, okay? Beautiful creation. I've never smelled anything like it. And if you are into unisex woody fragrances and you want a transportive vanilla, then this is it right here. When I put this on, I smell this, I am automatically taken to like this African excursion, you know, safari. When you get back at the end of a long day, you step into this luxurious 5-star dream villa, that is what I'm getting. Like, it is luxurious, but there is an earthy quality about it, but not earthy in a dirt soil way, earthy in a dark wood way. That is what this really does make me think of when I smell it. The soft spicy notes to this fragrance are what really give to the luxurious and the complexity factor of it. And even though this comes off as very woody to me, there are not a lot of woods mentioned, but there is that cedar, and cedar for me personally can lean a little masculine just depending on the way it's done. But I do think that the way they have balanced the powdery orris that is in this fragrance and the woody notes and all of these gorgeous, soft, spicy nuances, they have created what I think you can consider to be a masterpiece. So I cannot wait to start wearing my full bottle of it. So this one opens with top notes of orris, osmanthus, magnolia, and jasmine. You have middle notes of carrot seeds, coriander, pink pepper, Sicilian bergamot, and you have base notes of Madagascar vanilla, bourbon vanilla, musk, amber, vetiver, and cedar. Again, a truly stunning, unique composition for vanilla lovers that are looking for something a little different, okay? You and your guy can put this one on and smell phenomenal. This one, again, is from the house of Orman Jane, Vanille d'Afrique Intensivo. This next fragrance, I have had not even a week, child. But when I tell you, I smelled this and I almost lost it. And I don't want to speak too soon, but I think that I'm going to go ahead and put this in for lifer fragrance, top 5, top 10 in my vanillas. This perfume is exquisite. Again, it's unisex, so anyone can put this on and smell great. But I was influenced by Miss Chris from the PERFUMES. If you have been watching me, honey, Chris, we don't have like these identical taste in fragrances, but when she starts talking about vanillas and the sweet gourmands, and you know, like, my ears perk up. and she has influenced so many buys. So if you are not subscribed to her channel, you really do need to get your life and think about, like, what are you doing? You need to subscribe, okay? So this is from the House of Perfume Head. I don't think I was even familiar with this brand. It is very much so luxury. When you look at these prices, honey, this bottle was almost $300, and you see how teeny tiny it is, 30 ml. When I smelled this, instantly regretted that I did not get a La La Love in at least a 50 ml. Baby, the 100 ml is really gonna set you back, but when I'm done with this one, the 100 ml may be the upgrade for me. So this fragrance speaks to mysterious, dark feminine energy. Again, very unisex, okay? But if I'm putting it on, this is the mindset that it puts me in. This is like, if I could assign a celebrity, okay, we're giving Rihanna. We're giving Rihanna because there is, you know, this sweetness to it, smoky amber, tons of vanilla, and opulence. There is this opulence, but with an edgy quality at the same time. And this is a solid 10 out of 10 vanilla. If you are looking for something that smells just a little unique, but also easy to wear, unisex vanilla, dark, La La Love is what you need to get your nose on, honestly. So I picked up mine. This was the last bottle they had, Indie House, which they have, I think, a couple locations here in Atlanta. It's like a boutique niche fragrance store. And I should have gone in to try to buy it and smell it in person. But the good thing about it is when you purchase from them, they will mail you a sample of the fragrance, so that if you decide you don't like the sample, you can still, you know, have some recourse and exchange it, return it, whatever the situation. But I just love retailers that do that, because honey, if I hated this and I spent these kind of coins on a bottle this small and I hated it, and it's like, it's flying under the radar, so it's not like I'm just gonna be able to hawk it on Macari, everyone knows about it. It's gonna take some time. So fortunately, it worked out for me. I don't think this is a safe blind buy though, okay? So if you can try to get a sample of it, it's harder to find. So you're either gonna have to go through the house directly to get it, or you're gonna have to find, you know, a boutique retailer that offers it. And again, just a little hard to come by. But this is one people need to know about. And this is one that I feel like once you get it on your skin and you know about it, you have it, you're going to want to gatekeep this fragrance. So this really does have a little bit of everything to put you, like I said, in that like dark, mysterious, speak easy type of vibe. It opens with cognac, saffron, nutmeg, Divana. You have middle notes of vanilla absolute, incense, sandalwood, and black tea. And you have base notes of Peru balsam, amber, tonka bean, and musk. It's just a beautifully executed scent. Even though these notes that I'm giving you are not anything spectacular or unique to the fragrance industry, especially niche, the way they have composed it, the blend of this fragrance, it is everything. The smoky amber of it all, it doesn't get too overbearing. The black tea adds a really surprising nuance to this fragrance. It is so warm, and this soft, spicy, resinous, ambery, like syrup that you are just covered in with all this gorgeous vanilla. 10 out of 10. Get it in your life. A lot of love, Perfume Head. And Chris, I am sending you my bill. Thank you. So this next fragrance is one that, honey, I don't know why I don't have a more sizable dent in this fragrance, because it is so beautiful, but it is so pricey. Something about pricey, and I only have a 30 ml, just makes me not wear it often. I don't know what psychology, you know, why that is, because I feel like all of my 30 mls I still own. And it doesn't matter how great they smell, I'm just afraid to wear them like freely. And Qualombo is one I would put into that category. I was actually able to explore the entire house when I was in Tokyo of, shall I always struggle with this? Fuguya is the name of the house. But Qualombo is one of the gourmands in their lineup. And after smelling everything, I think I want to add one of their chocolate fragrances. Not the most popular one they have, but there is another one that's like this really warm, spicy, ambery, chocolatey scent. But that one is definitely, I would say, more appropriate for fall winter. Qualombo, however, it is gourmand, it's sweet, it's like tonic, but something about this is going to put you in the mindset of summer, a rich, luxurious vacation where you are enjoying earthy elements. When I smell this, I'm automatically thinking like Tulum, okay? We've got these gorgeous natural elements everywhere, a little bit of luxury and refinement, this gorgeous Mexican vanilla that is just everything in this fragrance, truly a stunner. So this opens with notes of milk in the top. You have middle notes of Mexican vanilla and caramel, and you have base notes of sugar. It is a very simply, you know, composed fragrance for sure, but it smells so delicious. This does not smell like a cheap, you know, $50, even a couple $100 fragrance. Even doesn't smell like designer. There is a uniqueness, and I think it's because the way they have carried out the like tonic and that Mexican vanilla component. Gorgeous. And if you love sweet fragrances, I think that you would absolutely love it. No one is going to have this on, honey, okay? You can go to all the events, no one's going to be smelling like Qualombo. I can guarantee you that. So you're going to want to gatekeep it without a doubt. All right, and again, this is from the house of Fuguia, and this is Qualombo. Next up is one newer to my collection. This was sent to me from the brand. I selected this one because this is supposed to be like, you know, their star of a vanilla fragrance. I've heard of Day 3, but I had never experienced any of them. And when I tell you I chose right, because Aylan is stunning. Where are my rose, oud, vanilla, Middle Eastern type of vibe girlies? That is what this gives. But those fragrances, you know, in the scent profile I just named, can be very loud, overbearing, beast mode. Not really a lot of opportunity to wear it outside of fall and winter if you categorize your fragrance by season. This one I feel like wears with just enough transparency where you can wear this all year. I will be wearing this all summer, trust and believe. And a lot of people liken this to Baby Cat. I can see that comparison, but they do differ, okay? You're getting the LME vanilla combo going on, but to me, the rose oud, the way it comes across sets it apart. And I think that if you love Baby Cat, you would love this. Think of something like Baby Cat. You add a little bit of a transparency to it because Baby Cat is anything but transparent. It's just a little lighter wearing. The texture is a little different, and you have that oud, and that oud adds a sexy edge to the fragrance, and I just cannot get enough. It is oud done in a lighter, softer way. This is not a hit you in the face type of oud. It's not a oud taking over the scent. They have really thought out the way they want this to show up, the versatility that they wanted this to have. And I think that this is one, if you are in the mood for something a little dark and sexy, not overbearing, just a little elevated vanilla, then Ayan is it. So this one opens with notes of elemi, pink pepper, and bergamot. You have middle notes of Bulgarian rose, cashmere, and orange blossom. And you have base notes of vanilla absolute, ergo wood or oud, and saffron. So again, yes, you're getting that pepper, elemi, you know, vanilla, saffron combo that we do know and love in Baby Cat. But I think the addition of the florals, the addition of the oud are things that do set it apart. You can own both. Do you need both? I don't know. I really don't know. I think this one is just more versatile. So Aylan is a to die for fragrance if you are into vanilla rose oud combos. And again, this one is from the house of Day 3. Last but not least is a fragrance I have been talking about, quite a bit on the channel. Another tiny bottle, honey, because that's all the coins we could part, especially with the blind buy. But this is from the house of Gucci. This is Vanilla Firenze. If you are a resinous, particularly myrrh, vanilla lover, you need to get off your little duff right now. Scurry on down to whoever has this Alchemist Garden collection from Gucci, and you need to get your nose on this fragrance. I am in love. Influenced by this one as well from EJ, but She described it in just such a really, just the way they spoke to me. Also Demi Rawling, both of them said that this is up there with, you know, some of the more well done vanillas that they have experienced, and I concur. Okay, I love this fragrance. It's gonna be perfect for fall, winter more so, but I am the type of person, it really doesn't matter. If I'm in the mood for a fragrance, I'm gonna wear it. If it's 100 degrees outside and I want to wear oud bouquet, if I'm craving it, honey, I'll just wear it when I'm at home one day, when I have access to all the AC and I know it's not going to completely choke me out. I just wear my fragrances, all of them, all year. But if I had to categorize it, that's what I would say this would maybe work best in. It is really dark, mysterious, resinous vanilla combo. So this one opens with notes of cardamom, carrot seeds, and black pepper. You have middle notes of cyan benzoin, iris butter, and myrrh, and you have base notes of bourbon vanilla. Something about that bourbon vanilla, it really does lend to a sensual quality in your vanilla fragrances, where it's very different from like just a traditional vanillin or like a Tahitian vanilla. Like the vanillas, they wear very different just depending on where it's sourced. So I highly recommend this one. Again, this one is from the House of Gucci, and this is Vanilla Fenzi. All right, you guys, so that is it for today's Gatekeep Worthy Vanilla Edition. Please drop me a line below and let me know some fragrances that are vanilla that you don't be wanting to share the information, honey. Now, I don't necessarily condone gatekeeping. I get it. I don't do it. Obviously, I'm an influencer. I'm gonna give you all of the things, all of the deets on it. But honey, if you want us to gatekeep these, I absolutely can see where you're coming from. Okay, so be sure that you are subscribed. I love you all. YouTube, give me a big thumbs up if you found any value in the content, and I will catch you guys on the next one.